As we face this global health crisis
with uncertainty, sadness, and fear,
we are coming together.
To support doctors and nurses
and all the healthcare workers
on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic.
And we really need to be united.
And Drew is with us this morning. Hi, Drew. Good morning.
Hello, Savannah.
It's nice to see your sweet face. How are you doing?
I'm so good. It's funny to see you this way. Sometimes I'm just texting you early in the morning.
Yes, exactly. But it's nice to be talking across the airwaves. I was so happy to see you and some of the other beauty company founders come together and really try to support our frontline healthcare workers. Tell me about it. You guys are calling it Beauty United, but what exactly are you doing?
Yeah, it's the Frontline Responders Fund, and to date, the goal is 10 million. So basically, most importantly, going to PPE in hotspots, and we're past the $6 million mark,
wow,
which is just extraordinary. And I'm one in a sea of people that's supporting this. We have Goop, Bobbi Brown, Charlotte Tilbury, Huda Beauty, Lime Crime, Victoria Beckham, Barbara Sturm, Revlon, AC from CoverGirl, or Unilever, who I started CoverGirl with 15 years ago. And what started me really in the beauty game and prompted my start into flower beauty. And the thing that I take away from this as well is this is a moment in time where everyone is putting sort of their separate companies and going to alignment. I see Kimmel, Colbert, and Fallon hosting a show together. I see every beauty company coming together. I see a sea of change where
how are you?
Network lines and company lines are fading away, and this common goal is bringing everyone together. And I think a lot of people in business think, oh God, if I help this person, if I lift them up, will I sink? And it's the exact opposite. There's enough room for everybody. And I hope to see this trend as we're going to need so many things moving forward, everybody working together. And for that, I am so grateful.
I think you raised such a good point, and it is deeper than just what any one organization is doing, but that idea that right now we're all in this together. We're all in this collective boat, and everybody needs to be doing their part. You're home. You got two little girls, I know, at home.
Yep.
What's it been like to do that? There you are. You're momming. You got the homeschool. You got everything, and you're running a business. What's this been like, this period of time?
I don't know if there are good days and bad days. I think there are good hours and bad hours, or hard, challenging hours. The week one, I was paralyzed, honestly. I didn't want to participate in social media. I started a blog. I found that writing, there's a great quote, which is, insecurity is loud, confidence is quiet. And I thought, as I fight my way to confidence in this time, because I really didn't know how to act or react. It was all so new and unknown, and it is scary. I found that writing was a great way for me to communicate. It was quiet and more graceful than trying to be on social media. And then I just tried to find routine with my kids. Go on a bike ride, take a car ride, break out the chalk and do hopscotch, board games, do seating things in little cups and make signs and be inventive. And then school started. And it all went out the window. The minute I thought, I'm 3 weeks in, I've got this, I cried every day, all day long. I really didn't think, it was like every church and state. It was the messiest plate I've ever held in my life. To be the teacher, the parent, the disciplinarian, the caretaker. And I thought, oh my God, and teachers have children. Do they survive it because they get to go away and work with other kids? Have they had their children in their classroom? How did this all work? I didn't think I needed to respect and appreciate teachers any more than I did. And then you start to get some systems, and you see people on social media making lists, and you're like, I don't want to make lists. It's never going to work that way.
I know.
And you find your way. We're resilient people.
You know what I love about you, Drew, and I'm so glad you shared that with people, because, you know, a lot of times you see celebrities or people that are famous and you think they got it all worked out. And you do write in your blog about you're in the army of optimism. Oh, I see your face right there. But you know what I love about you, Drew, is that you're fighting for your optimism. You're fighting for it. And look, we all know, let's get honest, we are all so lucky. We are beyond blessed to even be having this conversation. But I think what you say, it is a choice. It's a choice to choose happiness, or at least in every moment, just to take a deep breath and have gratitude and recognize your blessings. And we all have blessings.
I think you fear trying to be a business person or anyone of depth talking about happiness because it feels so lofty. It's not. Happiness is a war you fight every day, and the victory is if you accomplished any of those wins. That is a win. It is a very disciplined thing. It's about reaction. It's about the energy you put out there. It's about the way you treat people with dignity and take a quick exchange as a moment to connect. Optimism, I do. I march in the army of optimism, and I'm looking for recruits, but I'm very real about it. I am not some, vapid hippie who's like, you just got to be happy, man. It's like, this is the way and the direction I will point my compass every day. It will be my North Star, and every day it's going to tick around, and I'm going to have to push it harder or move it, with more energy. It won't be as available. That's real. But I think choosing that is, what else are we going to do?
Well, and that's the moment that when we lift each other up. That's why we need an army. And sign me up if you're recruiting, Drew. I'm with you, my friend.
Oh, Savannah, we are in that army together.
We are.
I will be next to you every single minute of life.
You sweet thing. And I'm so glad you're writing. The first time we met years and years ago, it was because you wrote a book and you're a gifted writer. And I'm so glad you're on the blog. And I'm sure it's healing for you, but it'll be healing for those who read it. I got to let you go. Thank you, Drew. I'll see you on my phone a little later. If you want to learn more about the Beauty United campaign, go to today.com. We've got the info there. Have a good day.